Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. What is going on? I see Kathy, I see LaShai, I see Wendy, I see Michelle, John. What's up, y'all? Dee, Kimberly, Brock's on here taking his boy to school. Good morning, you guys. I see Trish on here. Is this Trish Greer? Is this Trish Greer? Is this real life, Trish? Did you actually join? You better not be a stranger. If that is Trish Greer, you made my whole day. Oh, I don't think I heard you, Trish. Is that you?
It is me. I am literally putting on my makeup and getting ready. How are you, honey?
Oh my gosh. Y'all, Trish Greer, she's like, I fangirl over Trish, y'all. Woo! I'm so excited. I got to bring my A game today, man. Woo.
I love you.
I love you too. Paul, good morning. Manuel, good morning. It's so good to see all of you guys. If you can, let me see your face today. I don't care what it looks like. Your makeup's not done. Your hair's not done. Let me see your face. I would love to see your smiling faces. I need that today. A smile goes a long way. Yesenia, thank you. Michelle, thank you for showing me your beautiful faces this morning. I love it. I love, love, love it. Well, sorry it's a little loud in the background. I forgot to book my conference room. So hopefully you guys can hear me okay. But thank you so much for being here today. If you don't know who I am, my name is Justine Derby. I am a wife, I am a mom, and I'm a realtor in the metro Atlanta area. And I'm so blessed to be able to come on here every Thursday and just kind of talk to y'all about things that go on in my life, things how I've overcome a lot of objections. We talk about social media and tips and tricks for that. So thank you so much for allowing me this space, Brock. It's awesome. I love it. And to just start my day with you guys brings me so much joy. So I'm very excited about today because it's something that I personally worked through a lot this year. And I want to help you guys to learn to stop playing small, whether that's in life, in your business. Guys, I know how hard it can be and how intimidating it can be to do that at times, but you hold more power than you would ever realize. And people in this virtual room have made me realize that today. I'm so thankful for all of that. So I really, really, really want to dive in, talk to you guys, and help you guys kind of push through that mindset and that fear of becoming that person that you always felt you could be inside. Okay. And this doesn't always have to be related to business. This could be, a relationship, in your parenting styles, in your daily life, guys. We all have such a journey and such a story to be able to tell. And I can promise you, I've felt that pressure. And I have felt that pressure many, many, many times this year. And the moment that I got through my mindset and stopped letting my mind hold me back from what my heart wanted to do, it changed everything for me. So I am going to have this be kind of an interactive day. I want to ask you guys a lot of questions. I want to ask you guys some of your stories and some of your journeys today and see if we can't help each other through a lot of these times. Okay. So, again, I've had just such an amazing year of abundance in life and my business this year, and so grateful for that. And that's something that I just really wanted to talk about today is what happens really in your life and your heart when you do stop playing small. Dena, good morning. So good to see you. So good to see you. Dena, you're part of my story today, so I'm glad you're on. All right. Well, again, stop playing small, guys. We have so much to give. We have so much to learn. And once you can get out of your mindset of that, it can truly change everything. So a couple talking points that I had here is how when we are holding our back ourselves and that limiting belief, it becomes a subconscious habit because it's created from a lot of past experience, right? So this year I've really dug deep into figuring out a lot of my past and what's brought me to where I am today and where that where my future wants to go, right? And so we all have that story. We all have a past. We all have things that we've worked through in our life. And I urge you guys to really think about some of those things that you've worked through that have really affected you in your life, whether it be personally, professionally. Those are all things that develop who we are in our journey and our story. For me, a lot of it was I didn't feel like I wanted to be seen, right? I didn't feel like I had much to offer, right? Like I'm just a realtor, I'm just a mom, like I'm just an average person. But when you truly dive into what you love and pouring into people and whatever that may be, whatever you're passionate about, and you start doing that, guys, it just radiates from you. And that's something that you can't ever put a price tag on. Dena, thank you for hopping on. Also, one big moment where I stopped playing small is Dena reached out to me about social media, and she asked me to teach a class yesterday. Guys, I ran one small little class at a broker open of a listing of mine for social media, and so I said, you know what? I'm going to take that opportunity. Why would I not take that opportunity to do what I love, which is help pouring into other people, helping them in their business, and what's helped me along? Why would I not take that opportunity? So yesterday, I did that with Dena and her team, and it was amazing. I hope they got a lot out of it. I think that it went very, very well. And that was just something that I said, you know what? We're not going to play small anymore. I do have a voice, and the fact that people appreciate that, it means a lot. It goes a long, long way. So, guys, if you're presented with an opportunity, don't be afraid to take that opportunity, because you don't ever know who you're going to connect with, where those relationships might bring you in the future. There's so much opportunity in that. So I would like to ask some of you guys to unmute. Can you guys tell me a little bit maybe of an opportunity that you guys had that you were just really scared to take? And tell me about how it worked out for you. That's what I would like to hear about, at least two people. So I want two people to unmute and tell me a little bit about their story. Y'all want me to pick on you? If nobody's going to speak up, I'm going to pick on you.
I will.
All right, let's hear it.
Okay, I'm
Come
driving,
on, Dena.
so if I cut out, I'm on. I was really scared to contact you and ask you to come to my meeting. I was like, Justine is big time. She's not gonna come to my little old meeting. It boosted my confidence. It's just over 25 years. But something about you were just so happy and just, I don't know, you just brought so much joy when I would watch your video. So thank you again.
You're so welcome. That means the world. And, I hear that all the time. Justine, you're Justine. I'm like, guys, I'm just an agent. Like, I promise you, I am nobody special. I'm no better than you. I promise you that. I hope I come off as the most approachable person ever. And I'm thankful for people to think and say those things. But guys, I promise I'm just a mom, just a realtor out here trying to sell some houses, and market in a way that a lot of people aren't, and not being afraid to do that. So Dena, thank you again for having me. That was very kind of you. I'm glad you got over that fear, because I promise I'd do anything to help anybody. So I'm here if y'all need me. But listen, I want to hear from somebody else. Let's hear it. I see Mildred's on here. Shireen is on here. Amanda is on here. Guys, talk to us. Good morning, Amanda.
Are there two of us? I can go next if somebody else was already gonna.
Oh, okay. I see.
I thought
Amanda.
I heard someone else. Okay, so I wouldn't. Can you hear me? I think somebody is off mute. I hear like a guy talking. I'm not sure if that's.
Justine, mute yourself in the background when they're not talking.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Okay.
Okay, so I would say that I wasn't afraid, but I was definitely hesitant to start a mom group in my area because I didn't really know that many moms moving to Charlotte. And I thought, well, in Asheville, I just joined the group. I wasn't the leader. So I was hesitant to be the leader. But it has worked out pretty well for me. The main thing is trying to do it every month and remembering, even if I only get 5 moms, coming to the event, it's still building those connections. And I have got a listing out of that one. So that's my big achievement for this month. But I wouldn't have gotten that listing had I not been doing these events for the past year. So it's taken some time. I feel like when you're trying to grow a community, it just takes time and you have to just show up every month. And it's hard, but it's also very fun. It's very rewarding. So I would say that that's the one thing that I was hesitant to do, that I finally took the leap a year ago, created my own little mom group, and it's growing. We have about 10 people that consistently want to come and are asking when the next one is. So it's just continuing with that and being consistent.
That is amazing, Amanda. And the fact, okay, number one, you're pouring into your community, you're pouring into other moms, you're growing as a person because that brings you joy, and you've got a listing out of it. Like that, y'all, creating that community is so important. And you don't realize how much you getting over that fear helps so many other moms. Because how many moms, especially if you're a new mom, do we feel so isolated? And we feel everything is on us all the time. So that is absolutely amazing. Such a great story, Amanda. Way to go. I love to hear that, guys.
Thank you. And it's a big one. It's one of my biggest listings ever. So I'm excited.
See,
And I will
you
give a
guys.
little Amanda a little 2 cents too, because I've been blessed and fortunate to know her for some time, and for her to do this as well. This is something very big, even though like it might not seem big. This is huge, because where Amanda was coming from to where she is today, I'm just so impressed, and just God is working through you, Amanda, in so many different ways, and to build your business. And you went through so much with your kids and balancing both things and your family. And so hats off to you, Amanda. I'm very, very proud of you.
Thank you, Brock. Couldn't have done it without you and all your all your help, and your photography guy was great yesterday. So I wanted to shout out to James. I don't know if he's on here, but he was very great. Showed up on time, super professional. My seller was happy. So shout out to him too.
Awesome.
James is amazing. And Amanda, again, kudos to you. That is such an amazing, amazing story. Thank you so much for sharing that, and keep building that community, keep pouring into other people, and it will always come back to you.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Kudos to you. Does anybody else want to share? Let's hear from one more, because I really love hearing other people sharing this journey. Let's hear it. One other person. One more. Come on. Don't be shy. Let's hear it. I'm going to pick on somebody if they don't say it.
Good morning. How are you?
Yes,
Sorry, I
LaShai,
don't have my
thank
camera
you.
on. I am driving, so I do not have my camera on. But you just listening to you and Brock almost every morning has just kind of inspired me. So I am going to start hosting starting next year. We got to get through the holidays. I would like to start hosting a coffee and collab in Dallas. Because I can't always make it to, or really can't make it to Woodstock. So I would like to get with a couple of agents so that we can kind of host more local coffee and collab.
LaShai, I think that's amazing. And I've been waiting for somebody to step up and do that again. I was actually, I think David Simpson is on. He just joined our real family. It'll be official today. David's amazing. I cannot wait to introduce y'all all to him. Such a visionary. He has so much knowledge. And him and I were talking about maybe trying to do one day in Kennesaw as well. And guys, creating that community is so very important, especially if you are in the real estate industry, because it can be such a lonely place. It can be such a lonely place. And I'm so thankful for just the virtual, like these rooms. Brock has helped me so much grow. And I would never have done any of this without support and him, kind of pushing me out there and giving me these opportunities. So guys, LaShai, I love that. That is it the Coffee Doodle Doo place. I don't know how far that is from you, but that's an amazing family, and I'm sure they would be happy to host you. So I'm so excited for that.
We were looking into hosting at Piece of Heaven, but I absolutely love Coffee Doodle Doo, so I will reach out to them as well.
Yeah, they're an amazing family. If you need me to connect you, I'm happy to.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah, absolutely. See, guys, it just takes that one. And guys, even if you have one or two people, or even if you're just sitting there alone, it's okay. Still do it. Still post it out there, because you'd be shocked at how many people just want a little bit of support. They just want a little bit of community too. And by you stepping up and being that leader and providing just the place, you don't have to pay for coffee. You don't have to buy anything. Show up. Offer that you're there as a person, as a human being. Because that's, at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. So I love that. We are stop playing small today. Love it.
Hey, this
Brock,
is
do you
Michelle.
want to share? Oh, Michelle, please. Yes, please share, Michelle.
I just wanted to say I'm not in real estate, but I'm in the Dallas area. I'd love to connect, and I sent my contact information for you.
That's amazing. Yes, Michelle, please do. I don't know if you follow LaShai and I on socials, but please do that. And then we will try to connect as much as we possibly can. We would love to see you. Love to see you face to face.
Absolutely.
Well, I was going to say something, Justine, because there's a lot of new people on here, and people might not know this, but literally this show started 5 years ago with one person, and his name's Mike Kastner, and he's not even on here because he is helping serve those that are in, I don't see him on here, but he's in Jamaica right now. And it was him and I many times. And we just talked about numbers. We talked about what we were going to try to accomplish today, what we were going to do. When I was in the AA rooms, and sometimes you'd be talking to other people, we would say, all you need is one more for us to have a meeting. And that's literally how it was for this group all. So when I give you a perspective, and for those that are coming on here, for those who are wondering, like, how in the world does this group start? How does this even take place? The phrase of, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. How do you start a meeting? One person at a time. And then what happens is the consistency, because I always say to myself that if I was able to drink with every day that ends in Y, I can do something positive with every day that ends in Y. And so I get a choice every day whether to be on here. And I can have a lot of excuses. My kids, I'm sick, I'm tired, I'm in the Philippines, I'm tired, I don't feel like doing this, I'm tired. But you have to show up in some capacity, in some way. And so for those of you that are all on here, I just want to say thank you, because this show would be very boring with just one other person. And if Mike Kastner is in Jamaica, I would be just talking to myself. And I also want to give a shout out to Derek, and he's not with us on the show anymore, but he is still part of the show, because last year, or 2 years ago now, I was going to end this show because I was literally physically, emotionally exhausted of doing it every single morning, 255 times a year. And I was like, I think I'm going to just end it. And Jay and Rika, they were part of the conversation. And I just said, you know what? I don't think I can do this. And Derek's like, what's your problem? Why? What are you going to do? Like, and my buddy, Mike Kastner, and Mike Kastner said this to me, Justine, and then I'll pass the baton back to you. But I wanted to share with people the origin of this show. I mean, it takes a lot of work, and there's so many excuses and problems and challenges that come into play. And Mike Kastner said to me, I remember it to a T. He says, That's cool, man. Yeah, you can quit it. You can quit the show. I didn't think that was you, but that's okay. You can quit. And I was like, you son of a bitch, you know you did that on purpose to me. You know
That reverse
exactly that
psychology
you said that
gotcha.
to me. Yeah.
Yeah.
So needless to say, from that moment, we created the summit and now we travel all across the country and that's what we got. So that's what how the summit really took place from Charlotte to Key West and now to Nashville. But anyways, but that's literally where the show started was one person and it's created a movement, it's created a family. And I'm just very blessed to have people like you, Justine, and all these people that are on here this morning.
Yeah, I think, it just the proof is with everybody who shared today. And I think it's just an amazing, amazing thing to where when people can feel inspired and they can feel empowered to share a message, whatever that message may be, it truly helps people more than you will ever know. I think Paul Schramm is on here. He sent me a video message the other day and it touched my heart so much. And you just don't ever know the people that you're impacting. And, we all get in our heads. We are all in that headspace all the time. Are we doing too much? Are we doing too little? What more can we be doing? That comparison game is so, so hard in every facet of our lives, business, personal, relational, children. It's a very hard thing to get yourself out of. But again, making somebody just feel important and including them, that means the world. And again, you just never know how that's impacting people.
Justine, could I ask
down.
for one quick thing for everybody in the audience?
Yeah, no.
I like to say this. Put a 5 in the chat if you want me to give you something tactical that you can literally do the minute we hang up. Put a 5 in the chat if you want something that you can really take shape, take form, that you can go to your cell phone at 8:47 and do this right here. Okay, good. So we got a lot of people who want this. I want you, Jim Morris talked about this, but I'm gonna make it even more simple because what Paul did to Justine, I'm very blessed and thankful. I've had several people do it to me this week because it's Thanksgiving month, it's appreciation month. So I'm going to challenge you because I like the number 5. I'm going to challenge you to find 5 people on your phone today and then either give them a video text or a voice text. I want it to be different. Don't give them the normal text message that they can read. I want them to either hear your voice or I want them to see you and hear your voice. And I want you to 5 people and send them a text message in gratitude and how you appreciate them. And just like Paul did to Justine, it changes your just the feeling that the gratitude that Justine received and the feeling that Paul had of giving. So that's my homework today. You got 5 people to do. If you do it, I want you to go into Facebook and I want you just to type in into the chat in some format that you did your Thanksgiving. Put in Thanksgiving into the Facebook mindset page. We'll put the link in here. But I want you to let's see if we can really blow this up and change people's thought process and not thought process, but their mindset today and just give some gratitude, some massive gratitude today. So Justine, that was just something I wanted to give out to share
I
with people.
absolutely love that. And like I said, that little video message that Paul sent to me it just brightened my day, right? And that was me just letting him know I was thinking about him. And you just never know how that can impact somebody. So I love that challenge, Brock. Y'all can absolutely do that. 5 people, make them feel amazing today. And I hope that each one of you feel that way today. And that you guys know that even though you may feel like you're a small little fish, each one of us has that voice and each one of us has that potential to make a difference in somebody's life by just sending them a happy message. Put a smile on your face and say, you know what? I just want to say I'm thankful for you today. Thank you for what you've done for me today. And that abundance mindset will absolutely change your life. I've had to, again, this huge year of growth for me, and I've had to really go through some action items myself. So I love that, Brock. We are in that season of giving. And one quote that I just really, really, really resonated with me today as far as trying not to play small and growing is You can't rise and shrink at the same time. And it's such a hard feeling. And I even think that Chad Free made me cry one day. He did his whole show on that, and it hit me. It hit me hard that day, and I bawled like a baby. I think a lot of y'all saw me cry that day, but it really hit home. And I want you guys to know and understand that too. When you are feeling those growing pains, it's because it's pushing you to hit that next level. And I don't want you guys to ever feel like you are stuck in a box, because you guys are all perfectly made. You have a voice, and I want you guys to feel empowered to be able to share that, because it will change your life, it will change your heart, and it will change your world. So I'm so excited. Also, big things happening in January. As Brock mentioned, he has put on summits all across the country. We're headed to Nashville in January, and I would love to see all of you guys there. It is the 11th through the 13th, and I am honored to be able to present to you guys a little bit of a discount code. So if you guys can make it, I would love to see you there. Brock is also giving me the opportunity to speak there, and just pour into more people. And we would love to see you there. I went to his event in Key West, and guys, it's life-changing. And getting in those rooms with these people that inspire you to move forward and do more, and realizing that we're just human beings that feel inspired to lead and to do a little bit more and pour into other people. So I absolutely urge you guys to make that. Again, it's January 11th through the 13th. And I hope we can see you there. It would be an honor to see you guys there. So I'm here if you guys ever need me. Reach out anytime. And I cannot wait to see your 5 stories that you guys are thankful for and the people that you're thankful for.
Justine, I just love when you come in, and so Justine, when she shares me in the morning, this is what she's doing, this is what she's got, and then she usually gives me a challenge. My computer's not operating. I'm not too sure what to say. Like, and then when she just comes real and she shares from the heart, I think when you share from the heart, being vulnerable, that's the most important when you're going through really your life and what it's all about. So guys, put some hearts in the chat, put a 5 in the chat, because what she's doing, it's not easy to do Zoom all. And then let alone you try to do Zoom in a coffee shop, because you're so focused here, but there's outside noises going on, and you're trying to be cognitive of the show. You're thinking about, is it too loud? Is it not too loud? Can you hear me? Is what do I, is my computer on? All these different things all. So put some 5 and some loves in the chat, because I'm just so very thankful to have people like her. And she was one of those proactive people like, Brock, I want to speak. I want to be able to share what I have. And even though she might say like she's thinking small, I love when she starts to think big. Oh, how many of you are thinking big? How many of you read the book was it Think Big? I can't think of the name right now. Think Big and Grow Rich. Somebody's going to put it in the chat and tell me what the name of the book is, but I think that's what it is, by Dale Carnegie. Think and Grow Rich. I knew it. I was like, Think and Grow Rich. But when she says, I want to be able to share my social media stuff, I want to share my skills and what I have. And I was like, I just love you, because people eat that up. You are phenomenal at it. And we're going to create a whole breakout room for you. And that's really what we're doing this year. We got 8 breakout rooms specified for certain skills. So you walk away, you're going to walk away overwhelmed. You're going to be overflowing, but that's what it is, because God forbid, when you go to the tickets, you spend time, you spend the money, and you're like, well, I didn't really get anything out of that. Like, you're not going to have a return on anybody coming back. So I just want to say thank you, Justine, for being a leader here on Thursday, showing up every Thursday, from being in Florida, from running your kids, from getting them off the bus, from finding a coffee shop, to making sure your computer was up and running, to not finding out that you didn't have the room. So then you got to find a space over there. I mean, there's just a whirlwind of problems that probably happened between 7:45 and 8:14.
We just say Hot Mess Express. Y'all know this by now. Y'all follow me. I mean, showed up wrong day for my daughter's Thanksgiving feast. It's fine. We figure it out. We just roll with the flow. Roll with it, right?
I love it. I love it. So Justine, thank you so much. Close us out, Justine. Close us out today and send us home for Kendra and Rebecca tomorrow. Another powerhouse of women tomorrow.
Oh my gosh. Y'all don't want to miss Kendra and Rebecca. Rebecca, it blows it out of the water every time. She is an amazing human. Don't miss tomorrow, 8:15. But I hope you guys have an amazing, amazing Thursday. Stop thinking small. You are all worthy. Go crush your day. I can't wait to see those 5 people that you tag and you are thankful for today. So have an amazing Thursday, and I will see y'all next week. Well, and I just